Tash, welcome to Outcome 2 for Unit 4. The date is the 30th of August, 2017. Did you want to start, Tash, with your study or your exercises or your scales? What are you going to start with?
Probably the study, I'd say.
The study number 5. Let's have a listen to it. And we'll be mindful of the recording. We'll know it's not you, it's the recording. Take it away. On your phone.
Yeah.
Good. And do you want to explain to us a bit about why you've chosen that study or what it's working on or how it's helping you?
So that one exercises a lot of different technical challenges and stuff that appear in my pieces, such as like vocal embellishment, which appears in Bac syncopation, like in Mashkanada, definitely dynamic shading and phrasing due to all of the breath marks that are in that vocals, especially in the middle of phrases and stuff. It's good for support and control.
Cool. Would you like to continue with exercises, or do you want to go to scales, or do you want to do it like per piece?
Yeah,
like
I'd probably go with the pieces.
Yep, so based on each piece kind of thing?
Yeah.
So you do an exercise, yep.
Start with Mashkanada because it's got a metronome with it. So.
Yep. So Mashkanada. And you'll do the exercise and the scale and arpeggio?
Yeah.
Cool, let's do it that way then.
Ba da ba do ba ba ya ba do ba da ba do wa ba da ba do ba da ba do ba ya ba do ba da ba da. Ba da ba do ba ya ba do ba do wa ba da ba do ba da ba do ba ya ba do ba do wa ba da.
Good. And then we do the scale and O, is that what you do next?
Mm-hmm.
arpeggio. Do that next, yeah. Good. Do you want to explain each one of those, like why you did the exercises and the syncopation in the arpeggio and the scale?
So, start with the arpeggio, because the syncopation, it's the rhythm of the melody in the chorus.
Yep. Yep.
And I chose to use the metronome just to emphasise that syncopation and start getting the Latin feel and like the expression of the chorus of the piece. The exercise and the scale and the arpeggio I did them sitting down because I chose to perform this piece sitting with a guitarist.
Good, yeah.
And so that's just sort of to practice the sort of vocal support and the projection of the tonal colours while in the same position as what I'm performing.
And then the exercise where you're clapping and speaking and singing?
Yeah, so the scat that we have for the piece, it's quite syncopated and vocally challenging, and so in order to perform it laid back and with the ease of the style, I had to be really confident with the technical challenges of it, I guess.
Yep.
So the clapping for the syncopation and the speaking obviously for the same reason, and then singing it twice, the first time more straight with the metronome, and then in the style more in the second time.
Cool. Let's go into the vocalies then. Is that what you want to do next, the vocalies one? So you've got the same thing as an exercise, a scale and a... Yep. Let's hear the exercise first. You happy with that?
Yep.
Good. And the scale? Cool, and then the arpeggio.
Hey ya,
Good. And do you want to take us through again maybe why you've chosen those things and how
So
they
the first exercise was to work on just those semiquaver rhythms and the articulation of them. So we chose to use the ooh, wee, ooh to really emphasise that intonation. And then in the piece, it's a straight ooh, so moving on to that to demonstrate how it would be in the piece.
Yeah, cool.
Scale. The piece is written entirely in A minor pentatonic, so I chose A minor pentatonic just to demonstrate that. The R for an open vowel, the first half of the piece is with quite open hey, ya vowels, and then ooh for the second half of the piece.
Good.
The arpeggio follows a similar melodic pattern of the piece, and with the same unusual tonality, which is the minor pentatonic, which is in the piece. And also works on the projection just in that lower register.
Great. The last one, should we go through upper and moi?
Sure.
Yep.
We had a few issues with how to notate that one because it's
Oh, that makes sense.
not, yeah,
So it's like a mordant trill thing, and
Yeah,
and a pocket trill. That's
weird
fine.
one, but
Yeah. Cool.
uh,
The scale, is it the scale next?
mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and the arpeggio. Good. Talk us about that trill vocal dexterity thing,
Yeah.
agility thing, and why you did that.
So there's particular sections in the piece where there's a lot of vocal ornaments, in particular the Russian-inspired verse at the end of the song, the bridge, and that kind of embellishment, like cultural embellishment, is really common of like Eastern European, the traditional music and stuff. It's partly inspired. I did a Bulgarian piece a while ago, and that kind of technical vocal dexterity that's really unique. I worked on that a lot, and so that was partly what inspired that exercise.
Cool.
And it just helps to, I don't know, it's a weird way to make your voice.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
just exercising that, which is one of the challenges of the piece.
And then you used a bit of an more airy sound on the scale. Is that what you?
Yeah, they're quite an open tonal colour for a lot of the songs, so we thought quite a wide vowel that would just exercise sort of the tonal colour that's used in lots of the verses of the song.
Cool. I think that's it. And the staccato and the arpeggio.
Yeah, so the staccato really only on unison. In the piece there's a few sections where it's just like one note, it doesn't move when it's being staccato. So just to demonstrate that and the legato moving up and down.
Cool. Fiona, did you have any questions about any of the exercises you heard, or anything for Tash that you'd like her to explain further?
I was just going to ask about the vocal dexterity exercise and whether you were given anything technically to think about, or whether you were just trying to imitate the sound. You know, what that kind of approach was.
Yeah, I think more sort of like a cultural kind of approach there. I know in the bridge of the song it does the la 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 la. So it's really just, I don't know, the bending of the vocal cords sort of, because I was never very capable of doing like runs and stuff when I was younger, so just exercising that weird movement.
Yeah, exactly.
I find it really helpful.
That's great.
Cool.
Tash, that's your last sack music done.